Hey guys, it's ToProForUGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my Fortnite top 5 videos, and today I'll be going over 5 things that got ruined here in Fortnite. Now before we jump into today's top 5, I want to remind you guys of my June giveaway. I'll be doing a total of 20,000 V-Bucks over the month of June. You guys can enter on every single Fortnite video I upload here in the month of June, and to enter, it's so simple. All you have to do is drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and let me guys know right now in the comment section below what platform do you play Fortnite on, and of course I'll be picking all of the winners at the end of the month. Now when I'm talking about things that got ruined here in Fortnite, I'm talking about things that were changed by Epic Games, right? Because Epic Games makes a ton of small little tweaks to a ton of things here in Fortnite, and some of these changes the community wasn't all that happy with. So today I'll be going over 5 things that were just really ruined here in Fortnite. So starting off today's list here in the number 5 spot, this might be a weird place to start because it's one thing that a lot of people loved, but a lot of people did not like, and that is the double pump. Say what you want about the double pump strategy. When you were using it, man, did this thing feel amazing, right? Being able to switch back and forth between pump shotguns and just absolutely annihilate people was so much fun, and I guarantee you if Epic Games asked the community if they want the double pump back, I'm sure a lot of people would say yes. Now I know today we still kind of have a less OP version of the double pump strat with, of course, the pump shotguns. You can still fire pretty quickly between the two guns, switching back and forth, but it's not the same. There is that slight delay when before it was just fully automatic, and as long as you were switching back and forth quickly, you could actually make the pump shotgun like fully automatic. It was absolutely disgusting. You know, it would absolutely melt the semi shotguns at close range. It was definitely the most overpowered thing ever in Fortnite. Of course, when you have something that overpowered in a game, you're gonna have a large portion of the community crying about it. And of course, when you got killed by the double pump shotgun strategy, it was frustrating, but man, when you used it and you were just going on a rampage, it was one of the most enjoyable things ever. And of course, Epic Games finally nerfed it, and again, now it is kind of back in a way, but it's not the true original double pump strat. So coming in at the number 4 spot on today's list, we are not done talking about shotguns in today's video. Let's talk about the shotgun nerf, because this is one thing that has happened recently that a lot of people were not happy about, and there were a lot of things done mainly to the pump shotgun, of course the tac shotgun as well, but for the pump shotgun, the big thing is the headshot multiplier went down from 2.5 down to 2, and then damage went down from 95 to 90, and then of course 85 to 80 depending on the rarity, and of course the tac shotgun as well, the headshot multiplier did go down from 2.5 down to 2 as well. So the big thing is headshots no longer do insane damage like they did before, and this is something that I've noticed already. When I get that headshot at close quarters, it doesn't just melt someone like it used to. There are so many times where I would get, even at longer range, get a headshot, easy kill. Now it is not the case. The damage has been lowered a lot, and it's definitely noticeable. Now, either you like this change or you really don't, and a large portion of the community did not like this shotgun nerf, and it's completely understandable. The shotguns in this game are super fun to use. They are super dominant. It's just so fun rushing around with the pump shotgun and then just one pumping people in the head. And with that all being said, the tac shotgun and the pump shotgun are already so inconsistent. You might get a 250 damage headshot or a 9. So to have them nerf it even more now, it's just, it really makes no sense. And like I said, a lot of people were crying about this when it was nerfed. I kind of wish it was just, you know, the same as it was before. It was fine, and now it's just going to be not as good. And like I said, you can definitely notice this change already in game. So coming in at the number 3 spot on today's list, we have the Scar, and not really that much has changed about the Scar. There is one thing though, and that is the sound of the Scar. I don't remember when this update was. It was, I feel like, early here in 2018. Maybe it was before, maybe after, I'm not sure, but the Scar sound did change, and that's one thing that I really do miss, is that original Scar sound. It sounded just so perfect and kind of cartoony in a way, and I really liked it. It just sounded so awesome, and now it sounds a bit different. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys to vote in the comments below which one you guys like better. So comment 1 for the original sound, comment 2 for the new sound, and I'll play both sounds back to back, and let me guys know in the comments below which one do you like better. The new Scar sound is definitely similar to the old Scar sound. It sounds a little bit more mechanical and more realistic, but it's definitely a lot louder. And a lot of legendary guns in this game are super loud, and the original Scar really wasn't that loud. This one definitely is a lot louder, and people can really hear when you shoot this gun. But again, let me guys know in the comments below which Scar sound do you prefer. So coming in at the number 2 spot on today's list, we have another thing about shotguns. People are really passionate about shotguns here in Fortnite. They're just so damn good, and whenever the shotguns are changed, people are unhappy. And in the 2 spot here, we have the purple tack shotgun. Rest in pieces, purple tack shotgun. Alright, well, I know that the blue tack is technically the purple tack. It does the same damage as a purple tack, so it's technically still in the game. But there was something special about the purple tack shotgun. That was hands down my favorite shotgun in Fortnite before it got removed. I would always drop a pump shotgun for the purple tack shotgun. It was just that damn amazing. But ever since the introduction of the heavy shotgun, the whole shotgun change was kind of weird, adding in the gray shotgun, and then of course removing the gray pump for the blue pump. A lot of weird changes. I would love to have that original shotgun setup back with just the tack shotgun and the pump shotgun, but for now, guys, rest in peace, purple tack shotgun. You will be missed. So coming in at the number 1 spot on today's list, you guys probably know what it is, and that is the llama nerf. And this is a really big one. A lot of people are not happy with this massive llama nerf, and I'm actually coming back and redoing this recording because originally I thought the nerf was down to 250, but man, I was wrong. It actually went down to 200, not 250, which is even more devastating than I originally thought. So originally it would give you 500 wood, 500 brick, and 500 steel, along with, of course, ammo and shields and maybe a jump pad or some traps. But the material was the big thing, because having that much of each material was super rewarding, right? Because in the first place, llamas are not easy to find on the map, right? There's 3 on a map, and most of the time, a lot of these llamas aren't even found because they're such random locations. So when you do get one, which is like 1 every 10 games, maybe if you're lucky, you should get rewarded, and only getting 200 of each just kind of ruins it. So when you look at the different modes here in Fortnite, this is where the nerf really doesn't make that much sense. The only mode that it is kind of okay with is solo, because with solo, having 600 mats is, I guess, kind of decent, but even then, you can really burn through mats so fast in solo. So, you know, the 500 even then was perfect, but now 200 of each, only 600, it's just not that much. But again, in solo, okay, I understand it, but then you go to duos, and then you go to squads, and all of a sudden, it doesn't really make much sense, right? For duos, I guess you could do 300 each, And then for squads, it's like, what's the point? Like, what's the point of getting mats from a llama if you have to split 600 mats between, 4 people? Now, of course, you don't have to split it, but if you're playing on a team, it's nice to share some of that stuff you get from the llama, because you used to get a lot of stuff, and now it's just not so much. So the llama nerf is definitely a big one, and it's really upsetting that it got nerfed that badly, and hopefully this is one thing that they kind of reconsider and hopefully change back. So there we have it, guys. Those are 5 things here in Fortnite that were ruined, or things that got changed by Epic and the community really did not like. And again, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of all this? What is one thing that you wish would get changed back on today's list? For me, it has to be either the llama or that scar. I have some weird obsession with that old scar sound. But besides that, guys, enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more Fortnite top 5 videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.